Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
Hey subbies and friends, this is Lady T. How are you today? And I'm coming in, of course, to talk about my natural hair. It is the fall, and I'm like most people, I'm battling dryness. Okay, so I've been doing... I am really trying to get back to my moisture. I've been thinking a lot about when I first went natural and what I did to keep my hair at the optimum moisture level. And one thing that I spent a lot of time talking about was moisture, because a lot of people did not understand moisture, and a lot of people would contact me and say, I'm moisturizing my hair, but it's not holding moisture. It's still getting dry very quickly. And I never could understand where these people was coming from, because I used to always feel moisture was so easy. But you know, I used to say, well, all you have to do is keep moisturizing your hair 3 times a day. You know, keep misting those ends. Make sure your product is acidic. Make sure it's pH balanced. And it was so easy to me because I was doing everything by the book back then. I didn't even have, couldn't even fathom bad habits because we had so many great leaders with our natural hair. So I think over time, when you start wearing protective styling, you kind of lose. You can lose a system with moisture if you're not careful. And one of the things with me, I would wash my hair, throw it in some twists, and immediately put it into protective styles, especially as my hair got longer. But then I started running into other issues like knots, and then I went into a whole spiral of thinning hair. So now I'm at the point where my hair has recovered from the thinning hair. You know, I kind of am still regrowing my hair, but reconnecting with my hair. I never did the big chop, so I just allowed my hair to regrow itself and slowly cut it, and then what you see is what you get. Okay, had some really weird, awkward stages. Still have some weird stuff going on every now and again. Still trying to figure out which product I want to use. But one thing that I've really come to, what I'm going to be moving to this year especially, is going back to my natural products, or trying to at least enhance the products I use with, like castor oil, apple cider vinegar, you know, or something acidic, and putting in my oils that I like I used to do back in the day. And really, I think the key to moisture is when you wash your hair, making sure you immediately maybe section it and really moisturize it. I think when you do that, your hair will be fine for a lot longer. But if you don't get the moisture right after you wash it, like say you hurry up and throw your hair and some quick 4 twists and you throw moisture on it, and then you leave it like that and wear a twist out, you may feel more dryness a lot quicker. Because I'll be honest, my hair was in a couple little twists before I did this style, and I did my hair in 4 braids after I took the twist out, which I really liked how it looked, because the little mini twists that I put my hair in, which they weren't really small, they were like medium size, my hair felt more moisturized. But then after the second day of wearing it out in the braid out that I took from my 4 braids, this is what you see now. One of the things I've been doing to really try to help my hair go into its little fro and look thicker is moisturizing with my water bottle that has apple cider vinegar, water, and maybe some grapeseed oil and tea tree oil. And I just kind of focus on the ends. I grab the hair and just moisturize my ends. Because I was noticing when I would moisturize my roots with the water bottle without my ends being fully moisturized, what would happen is I would get matted hair in the middle of my hair strands. So I wanted to make sure the ends of my hair are the most moisturized first. And then once I know my ends are moisturized, I let my hair go into, like, it's going into a little fro. As you can see, it's starting to get big and kinky, which I love. But it's very important with my hair, because it has fine strands and it's extremely kinky, to be very careful how you moisturize. And for some reason, I noticed when I focus on my ends, which we all kind of know, right? But I used to moisturize my hair and just mist it all over my hair. That worked for me too. But I've noticed as my hair has become weirder and weaker, and because I have to get way better with my moisturizing technique, where after I wash my hair, it needs to be at a very great level of moisture before I do anything else to it, because my hair loses moisture very quickly. But if I keep up with my moisture and actually leave it out like this and keep moisturizing the ends and maybe adding shea butter or castor oil to the ends, I'm actually amazed at how much my hair will not knot. Even with it being loose like this, and you know, my hair is just happy like this. My hair never really liked protective styling, or, you know, styles that it has to be locked down too long, unless it's like, very moisturized from the beginning, meaning like mini twists that you really soaked in moisture and separated. That's how my hair likes to do. It doesn't like thick braid, you know, thick sections of twists that's put into a protective style necessarily. It can, but it has to be moisturized a lot still, or taken out and retwisted and moisturized. It's just my hair is so prone to mats. It's unbelievable. But I thought I would check in because I am going to be definitely bringing back some natural products. If I'm not using a natural product, I'm likely going to just add some stuff to the product to help make it even more moisture rich. Checking if it's pH balanced, because that is so important for moisturizing hair. And that's all. I'm just checking in to let you know what's on my mind. Let me know some of your tips to keep your hair ultra moisturized, and what are some of the things you do to when your hair is experiencing that weird dryness after you've moisturized it like 3-4 times throughout the day and you're still finding that dry, brittle hair. And I never experienced that, but I remember the people who used to write to me, and even when I would tell them what to do with moisture, they would still say, but it's still dry and it's not taking the moisture. A lot of times if your hair is not taking the moisture, it needs to be moisturized more. It's that simple. And it needs to be moisturized correctly with something pH balanced. And once you get to the right moisture level, you will know, because your hair will feel like hair. It won't feel crunchy. It won't feel brittle. It won't feel dry. It'll feel like hair. So I'm finally getting to that point. And at this point, what I would do is go and moisturize my hair again in a few hours, you know. But you can always feel your hair to tell where it is and how it's moving. If the hair is very stiff, it's likely not moisturized correctly, even if you are putting water on it or products. Okay, but there's more to share about this topic, and I'll be checking it real soon. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.